go. Wakanda! Hi everyone, I'm Bill.
I'm Justin.
And welcome to Car Reviews. And
it's MCU time, everybody.
Yep, yes it is.
And this one, we got something a little special because we haven't really had a movie of this type at this level.
Yes, we saw 50 Shades free.
I should whip you with this.
That was a joke. Remember those? We used to be able to tell those. Okay, I think you all know what we saw.
Black Panther.
This was not just a movie, am I right?
No, so a bit of backstory. Black Panther was one of the first, if not the first, black superheroes.
Yes.
And we've had black superhero movies in the past, but not at this level. Like, we've had the Blade movies, but that's sort of like, in the streets of New York and all that stuff. And you'd have the Abomination that was Steel. But Black Panther, the hype for this movie
was unbelievable.
Was just insane. With the director of Creed and Fruitvale Station, Ryan Coogler, writing and directing this movie. Starring Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Martin Freeman, and I'm missing a bunch of other names. But
regardless of whether we miss them or not, you guys were cool.
This was just a really cool movie.
It was coming from, I would say, one of Marvel's lesser-known comics. Agree or disagree? Well, it's pretty well known, but I don't think it has the popularity as like Iron Man or Spider-Man or Captain America.
I'll say this: a lot of you see these superheroes like Spider-Man and Captain America, these white guys, right? And who do the non-white children look up to? They created a superhero for young African Americans to look up to. Not just African Americans, just children of color to look up to.
And that is an awesome thing.
That's an awesome thing. And he wasn't the last, but he was the start. And he was this guy started in 1965, Black Panther. And he's just such an interesting character because not only is T'Challa, which is the Black Panther's name, T'Challa, not only is he a superhero, he's a king.
He is.
He is the king of
Wakanda.
A nation called Wakanda, which to everyone else in the world is a third world country like, say,
Haiti,
okay.
Okay, it's not an African country, but
I was going to say maybe the Congo.
Yeah, the Congo. So anyway.
But in reality, it's the single most advanced society in the world. And the way he becomes the Black Panther is, one, he has to face all these tribes, they get the opportunity to send someone with royal blood to challenge T'Challa for the throne. T'Challa depowered. Like, he drinks this fluid that depowers him.
Which is from an herb.
No, that's the one that gives him the powers. I don't know what exactly takes him away, but he drinks this elixir, depowers him, and they give the tribes a chance to fight him, and if he is successful or unchallenged, he regains his powers, becomes the king, and becomes the Black Panther, the protector of Wakanda.
Yes.
In this movie, T'Challa has to face not only the man who stole a 1/4 ton of the strongest metal in the world, vibranium.
Yeah.
But the son of the man who helped him do it, in which the king killed and left the kid alone in the States. And it's just... Okay, I really gotta talk about this villain.
Okay.
So, first I'll talk about Claw for a second, because Yossi's Claw, he's a hammy villain. He's just having the time of his life, and he's just like...
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, he was...
But, you know, he's not exactly a deep villain, which he's not supposed to be.
Yeah, well,
But the real villain
played by
is
Michael B. Jordan.
Eric Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan. Yes.
He's, should we give a twist, or let's not spoil it?
I'm not going to give the twist.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil anything, because...
But basically...
it just came out today.
What this villain does is... He's almost relatable. Almost. His methods are extraordinarily extreme.
And cruel. But as it goes on, you can kind of understand him.
It's... The stuff that he says, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He's talking about being oppressed, and he talks about how we have this technology, and there are people of our kind who are being oppressed all over the world, but he wants them to rise up and kill those in power and
all that
jazz. So this is actually one of Marvel's deeper characters.
You know, one of Marvel's just not as deeper villain, but deeper characters.
And it's just...
I thought this was a great movie.
It was an amazing movie.
Cinematography was great.
Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa.
Great choice.
He was amazing. I applaud Marvel's continued streak of casting these superheroes.
Yeah.
You know, because they've pretty much been spot on every single time with the heroes.
The villains they've even done better this time.
Yes, the villains, they've been getting better in Phase 3. Phase 1 and 2, meh.
Loki's fine.
Was probably the best of the first 2 phases, but Phase 3, they've really been delivering in the villain department, I feel.
Okay, with
maybe not so much Doctor Strange, but
let's see, with Vulture and Spider-Man: Homecoming, Jeff Goldblum's character, and
Lord of Thunder. Oh, what are those sparkles? Were those sparkles?
But I think, and I really like Michael B. Jordan too. I thought he was absolutely great. I really like Lupita Nyong'o.
Yes, as his sister or ex-girlfriend? Ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Lupita Nyong'o, fantastic actress. And she was fantastic in this. There was this other woman. I forget her name, and I'm hating myself for it because she was just awesome.
That's the sister?
No, not the sister. The general.
I'm forgetting her name too.
It's the bald woman with the
about.
tattoos on the back in the trailer. She's the one who's like, Wakanda forever!
I know who you're talking about, I just don't know her name.
Yes, well. She was kick-ass.
She was great.
All the women in this movie were honestly kick-ass. Even the sister, who was more of a sarcastic Q.
She's kind of funny. She was very funny.
She was very funny.
Like during the, when they were, what's his name?
T'Challa?
When T'Challa was about to be challenged. When they were saying, does anyone want to challenge? And the tries to go, no, we're not going to challenge him. And then she raises her hand like everyone's thinking, and then she goes, can we hurry this up and go home? This thing is very, I forgot what it is, corset or something?
I don't know, but...
This thing is very uncomfortable.
Now, this is a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So we have to talk a little bit about the humor.
Okay.
I think it's kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
There were jokes in this that really hit. Like, there was one visual gag I actually did a spit take.
What was it?
It was during the chase sequence in South Korea when Lupita's character, when Claw blows up the car of the general and Lupita's character.
Yeah.
And the general does this badass surfing on a car door, and then Lupita just
Oh, I remember that. What are you doing? And she goes, just drive.
I did a spit take on that. I've never had a spit take in a Marvel movie before. That was just a brilliant visual gag.
So you've never had a spit take before?
Not in a Marvel movie. But then there are callbacks to very old memes.
Really? Which ones?
Well, let me answer that question with another question. What are those?
Oh, God. I don't remember that meme, actually.
Oh my God, that freaking thing was everywhere.
Was it weirdos?
Yeah, it would just be a person with a camera, and he go up to a person and he hey, can I ask you something? And then he make a zoom into the shoes, and they're like, weirdos. What are those? And it was just that was such a stupid joke. But there were only a couple of those jokes where oh.
Yeah, and it doesn't ruin the whole movie.
No.
I thought, like I said, I really liked this movie, and we have said the cinematography in this movie was really good.
The one last thing I really want to talk about, though,
yeah,
the lore.
How they talk about with the Black Panther and how he comes to be. I thought that was really good. It makes you really sucked into the story.
The lore in this movie
is fantastic.
So detailed, so rich. You honestly believe that this is an actual place. You honestly believe that these people have been doing this for thousands of years, and it was just phenomenal.
Oh, it was great. It really gets you sucked into their universe.
Now, there's one character who I thought was not going to be in the movie for very long, and that was Martin Freeman's character, Emmett Ross.
Yeah, what didn't you like about him?
No, I liked him.
Yeah, he was in longer than expected, though, right?
I didn't expect him to be in there long. I thought like that he was going to be causing trouble for T'Challa. In the beginning, he kind of did, but like he
ends up helping them.
He ends up being a really great addition to this movie. The entire cast did amazing. Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o,
They did great.
Sterling K. Brown, who's also in this. As hammy as blanking on his name. As hammy as Andy Serkis was as Claw, still very entertaining to watch. A very funny Stan Lee cameo.
In the casino, that was great.
Yes. I just dug this movie.
I really liked it. Like, the cinematography, and I'm not really a cinematography snob like you are, but
It sucks you in.
yeah,
Like-
there was this scene when the villain is burning down the temple where
where the heart-shaped herbs are.
and it's it's such a great shot.
It pans out slowly with fire. Almost looks like it's slow-mo. It almost looks like a shot from Last Jedi, but it's just such a beautiful shot. Ryan Coogler is known for these beautiful shots. You saw these types of shots in Creed.
Yep. The shots were just awesome.
I really dug this movie.
I really liked it too, and I think it's a good one, last one before Infinity Wars, which I'm super excited for.
3 more months.
May, what does it come out?
May 4th.
May the 4th be with us. But anyway, this is a movie that I'm going to give you some of my thoughts. I really liked the villain. I really liked Chadwick Boseman. But my only gripe is that end of the second act, beginning of the third act, it's kind of predictable. You know what's going to happen, but I don't think it ruins the film.
It doesn't ruin the film because this is a Marvel movie, and Marvel movies typically are pretty formulaic. The second half sort of gives me an Iron Man 3 vibe, even though what happens in Iron Man 3 happens later in this movie. But it's... Okay, I realize it's past your bedtime.
No, I'm good. Go on.
But it's just... You still care for these characters, and they do it in a way where you actually think to yourself, huh, by now they would have shown something, but they aren't. They're still hiding it. Are they?
What do you mean they're still hiding it?
I'll tell you later.
But yeah, like I said, phenomenal movie. This Marvel, you didn't disappoint.
No.
And
The hashtag Black Panther so lit. Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, and I just want to say something. I won't go on about this too long, not to get political or anything, but to all you alt-right a-holes who are smearing this movie, you have no taste in film. Go away.
This has been the word of Bill.
This was a great movie. I liked it. Would you say one of Marvel's best?
Top 5.
Really, already.
I'd say top 5.
And I think this was a great movie. And my rating, drum roll please.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. You? Okay. As you can see, we both liked it.
It was a fantastic film, and I highly recommend everyone going out and see this.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going to be our next review?
Next up...
Do we have anything for February slated?
I don't know about February, but I think there was something in March that I was kind of excited. Oh yeah, Wrinkle in Time. That's coming out in March.
And also Ready Player One, right?
And Ready Player One. Wow.
And then April we got Deadpool.
April's Deadpool.
May's Infinity Wars.
And Solo.
So that is our... Well, these are not like all the movies we're going to review. We'll sneak one in.
We'll probably sneak a couple in here and there, but that's what we have planned.
Should we do something maybe for the Oscars? We'll think about it.
I have currently seen 4 out of the 9 Best Picture noms.
I've only said 3. Well, we'll figure it out. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and bye.
Wakanda!